Aitg here Thursday morning, May 31st, last day of May, and we're approaching those hot summer months here in the central United States. We have some interesting stuff to show us today on the updates. Remember, we have deleted 2 of our setups, the daily and heat map, and the other 4-hour heat map, 10 pips or 12 pip take profit, making room, as I said yesterday and the past couple of days, making room for our new members room starting on Monday. Our webinars will be private to members only. You can subscribe through our website for $19 a month, a great deal. And there's lots of things included with that besides just the webinars. You also get one-on-one training, coaching by Aitg staff. You also, we're having a contest, I guess a giveaway, kind of like a door prize. The second Monday webinar, which I think is Monday, June 11th, we will be giving away a free trading system of your choice, either one that we currently have or a future one. You're totally the winner's choice, and that name will be drawn on Monday the 11th. You must be a member, a subscribed member, and you must be present at that webinar to be eligible for the drawing. So that's pretty exciting. We'll see what else we have. You have access to the through your password to get into the members room recorded video vault of the daily updates. And I've been promoting a new man versus machine contest starting, I think, as long as we get a final on the new SupDem trading system. I will start this on Monday, and that's basically trading my manual live SupDem system, system that I've been trading for a while, and kind of based off the SupDem TS is based off my system, and we're just going to see if some of the tricks that I employ can outbeat the automation of the TS. So it looks kind of interesting, kind of a challenge. Of course, the TS doesn't sleep. The computer doesn't sleep where I do. So that's going to be the big challenge there. All right. So yeah, come visit us and sign up for members room. $19 a month, and it's renewable every month and cancel anytime. But come on, join the team. We're going to have a great time. All right. The first update today is the 4-hour heat map, as you see, using the ADR take profit. And I just want to, again, a shout out to Earl Smith for giving me, excuse me, I had to take a sip of my coffee here. It's still morning. Earl Smith gave some really good advice and input on the Forex farm. So you get a lot of information on the forum there. So I ask you all to check out the forum and supply some of your ideas there. But using on the heat map trading, he suggested using the ADR take profit, but toggle that down to 0.2, and then using the stop loss ADR on the dashboard and toggle that up to 1.1. And you can see here it took 10 trades and it closed out its one and done basket with 70 pips. And of course it went through a little bit of drawdown as normal, and it fought its way back. And you see the max net equity here got up to 90. So max drawdown was 241. All right. Again, it is what it is. The Forex market giveth and the Forex market taketh away. You just need to you take it away when it's giving to you instead of you giving it back. So that being said, we will move on to the next setup. Is the 10 pip Renko breakout using a equity take profit of 50 pips and a take profit of 15 pips inside the each individual trade. Yesterday we reported that I reported that we hit a basket for, I think it was 56 pips. Um, after this major drawdown, and it's has not hit the basket yet, but it has 253 pips in the bank, and basket equity right now is down 207. Um, I did mention that I was going to rethink this over the weekend, and I think it's one of the things I might consider is taking off the individual take profit and employing the ADR take profit at 0.02 and putting the stop loss on at 1.1. So using the dashboard ADR take profit and stop loss, see if that will expedite reaching these baskets a little bit quicker. So that is what I think I'll do, and I'll set this up and be showing this starting Monday. So we'll just let this go and see what happens, how it looks tomorrow morning on tomorrow morning's report here. All right. The next setup is Haas breakout during London. This performed very well last night in short order. Looks like it took, took its first trade sometime after 4 a.m. my time and closed out. Let's see here. Just around 6. So about somewhere around 2 hours. Not bad. Picked up. They closed the basket for $10, or let's do the math here real quick. Do our conversion. Again, so we had $10.74 divided by 0.03 is 35 pips. So not bad for London. Let's look at these. I took 2 trades. We know London has historically, recent history, has taken a few trades, and that's why you can up your lot size. And I think it's time to do that again. Monday, this weekend I'll reevaluate this to crunch some numbers and see how much I can raise the lot size and increase that gulf, that width between the lot size and the account size to give myself more margin space for rescuing if when that comes up again, and hopefully it doesn't. But it is the forex market, and Mama said we do have days like that, so it will come. But you can see where the trade took here. Got out for $3.21. Now, for you guys just looking at this for the first time, remember this account started out with a $300 account balance, and we started out trading. I think it was 10 cents a pip, if I recall right. And I wanted to illustrate to new traders that you don't have to have a lot of money to get started in the forex market. You could, with the right broker and the right leverage, we have 1,000-to-1 leverage with Trader's Way here. You can get in with $300 and start trading the market, trade the dashboard, and build your account up. And as your account balance increases, you increase your lot size along with it to really accelerate the growth of the account. So I'm thinking maybe it's time to go to 0.5. I'll look back in history and find out what the average number of trades per day it's taken. And like I said, crunch numbers and make a determination. Definitely at least go to 40 cents a pip on the lot size. So there you go. There's the London one and done. And the next one will be, final one for the day, is the 1 hour Haas breakout. And again, this is the 1 hour Haas that starts at the beginning of the broker day. Unlike the other 1 hour Haas, it starts at the London Open. All right, again, this made short order too. Looks like it was in there about 6-7 hours, and it made a basket for $86, and that calculates out to 57 pips. This one here, I did employ I can't remember if I mentioned it yesterday or the day before, but I did employ the 0.2 on the ADR take profit and 0.1 on the ADR stop loss. And it took 0 stop losses. It only took, well, it closed 4 take profits before the basket was closed. So if the trade's closed by the equity lock, it will not register here on the take profit or the stop loss. So prior to that, we had 4 take profits hit, which were the Euro Aussie for 19 pips, the Euro Yen for 34 pips, the Euro US for 23 pips, or these are calculated in pips, and the Pound US for 17 pips. So there was a nice chunk in the bank right there. So this is working much better using the ADR take profit and stop loss. So we will continue and press on with this. The account is up over 50% now. Tomorrow I will give the account the weekly end of the week account updates on how much the account is up since the inception of these setups, which this one was on the 29th of April. So just over a month, just at a month, up 50%. Those are some pretty good results, I think, to increase your account by 50% in 21 trading days. That's pretty good. Okay, well that completes the. Oh, wait a minute, I have one more. And I think I'm just going to slide this over. This is just a preliminary. This is a sneak preview. Gene's already given a couple sneak previews of the supply-demand trading system, and just want to show you what it's done so far. It's been running for when did I start this? Yesterday sometime. It is max net equity has been up as far as 89 pips, and drawdown is 63. I do have the stop loss in there, and I'm going to make some recommendations to Gene, the coder, our master program, chief programmer, and to see if we can make this even better than what it is right now. But so right as it is, it's functioning well and making some good pivot share. We can look at a chart or two here. And again, this is the machine that I'm going to be going up against. Presently, the way it's designed, when these blue boxes pop up and prices within the blue box, it takes the trade going. This is a demand, this is supply. When the supply zone popped up, the blue box, after sometimes it's 3, I haven't seen it more than 6 candles to paint before the box will create, before the zone will create. And when that zone creates is when we get the blue box. And if price is within the blue box right there, it takes the trade going south, or vice versa, depending on if it was a supply or demand zone that it's coming out of. And it automatically puts the stop loss on. It's a trailing stop loss at the opposite side of the zone. And as price marches towards the take profit, the stop loss will trail it by X amount of pips. So here's our entry, and that's where the stop loss started. So it was about a 40 pip trail. I have some ideas this is good, but I'm gonna recommend we put an option in there to make this a fixed stop loss. So you have a choice of a trailing or a fixed. I've been doing this trading for quite a while personally, manually, and that's what I'm going to be showing starting Monday night. man versus machine on the sup dem trading, and very rarely do I see price. This is only on the new sup dems now. Now, once price leaves a demand or supply zone and retraces and hits once, bounces, called bounce. Um, every time it bounces, it kind of like, just think about taking a hammer at a wall, at a concrete wall, big sledgehammer. The more you hit it with that sledgehammer, the weaker that wall is going to get before you finally bust through. And that's kind of the characteristic with these supply and demand zones. Price will come down and hit, bounce back up. It'll try to penetrate again, but once price all the way penetrates through that zone, then that zone's violated. It's no longer valid. It disappears, and then it becomes a free for all to the next zone. I hope that makes kind of sense. But again, supply and demand zone trading is pretty much letting you know where all the money is, where all the buy and sell orders are, and where the banks want price to go based on these zones here. So if you think as the banker and follow what the bankers lead, then now here's a good example. Here's an upward trend here, and you would mark off your trend, so that's an upward trend. And overall, if we zoomed out in the big scheme of things, it might be still an upward trend. But looking down at at the macro, or I'm sorry, the micro here, you can see that it bounced off. It created a new zone, and so we know that there's momentum for this to go short. It might go back. It might go back long again and break this zone right here. But what I saw a long time ago, and I'm going to let out the cat out of the bag here, is by playing these freshly painted zones, you are good for 50% travel between the new zone and the opposite old zone. You are guaranteed. So that's where I have mine right now, that my take profit is at the 50% mark. I mean, I would say 99.9% of the time, this will go down to the 50%. And if you fib this out, it would be, you're 618 if you were to fib it out here. No, maybe not yet. So it could come down a little bit more, but 50%, 99.9% of the time, you're going to hit that. Now, going beyond the 50%, you're on your own. It's a crapshoot then. So the idea here is to get in within this 25% zone right here, and take what the market will give you up to 50%, and get out and go look for another trade. Right now I'm going manually, and now with this new trading system, we will be able to do it full auto. So yeah, I'm a real excited about the supply and demand, and I won't show it now, but what you will see Monday night is I also have a Haas, and it's not a active trading system or indicator. I put a Haas, a aftermarket Haas in here, so just to give me an idea and confirmation, kind of that warm fuzzy there on my direction. But you'll see that Monday night for you guys who decide to join and follow us, continue following us. So that completes our updates and our sneak preview today of and this is a 1 hour sup dem. The contest, I believe, is going to be on 4 hour sup dems. So stay tuned for that, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.